What's up guys, welcome to my next tutorial on the Boxcutter. This is one of my favorite moves to do, so I've really put a lot of work and effort into mastering this trick, so I'm really excited to share it with all you. So the first part we're going to go over is just simply the prerequisites to the Boxcutter. So the first move that you're going to want to make sure that you have down is hook kick. Very basic trick, but you want to make sure that it looks good because your hook kick is going to dictate how your Boxcutter looks. Next move you want is skip hook. Basically just hook kick, but it's really important to make sure that you have this down so that because the transfer of weight between your hips is very similar in the Boxcutter. The next one is cork swipe or cork hyper. This is just super important to make sure that you basically just have the full amount of rotation that you need to complete this move. Alright, now we can transfer into learning the Boxcutter. So step 1 is the set. For this move, it's really important to limit the amount of flip that you're getting, because when you come out of your Boxcutter, you want to give the biggest kick effect that you can. So try and vert twist. That'll make your kick come down and look a lot bigger. The next part is you're going to want to raise your leg like normal, but as you can see here, you raise your leg and twist, you spot once, spot twice. So that's where you're going to, so as soon as you take off, you're going to spot your target right here. And then when you twist again, you're going to spot it again. That way you can just keep your eye on the target as much as possible so that your kick comes out in the correct spot. Alright, for step 2, it is the twisting part and the spotting part. So I already touched on vert twisting, but another thing to add to that is you want to get the twist done as fast as you can. That way you have more time to throw the kick, and ultimately that'll make the kick look bigger. So now for the spotting, so first you're going to want to do your setup, and then you're going to spot as soon as you take off. So look at the target there, continue twisting, and then spot the target right before you kick. That just makes sure that your kick is always in the right spot by keeping an eye on your target the entire time. Okay, so now for step 3, it's the hook kick part, which incorporates the skip hook prerequisite. Okay, so now once you get to the hook kick part, you're going to incorporate the skip hook, which is when you spot for your second time, you're going to do the same motion as a skip hook when you're in the air. So basically you're going to pump your leg, which you're going to get your hips to be positioned in the correct spot. Basically what that's going to do is it's going to shift your hips over one another. Basically that's going to give your hips more room, which will help you extend and open up your hips more to make your kick look bigger. So that's basically all for the Boxcutter, but here are some more additional tips to help them make it look better. Tip number 1 is to not do a cork hyper hook. It needs to be a completely, almost a different move, because if you do cork, swipe, hook, what that's going to do is it's going to have your timing off, and that's going to make your kick come out really late, and then you don't get that big opening of the hips that everyone aims for. Your spotting will also be off, and the direction of the kick will be different, which won't help you transfer your momentum into the next trick if you're doing anything after it. So last thing I have to say is not to headbang when you do the kick. What this does is it draws your eyes away from spotting for the second time, which makes your kick go in a really weird place. As you can see here, my kick goes more behind me than it does across my target. It also makes my hips super scrunched up, and you want them to really be open. Gives it a pretty aesthetic. So as long as you just spot your target twice, then your kick is still going to come out really big and in the right direction. Oh yeah, one last thing. When you kick, use your ass muscle, like a lot. That's just going to give it that power aesthetic to it, and it is easier on your skeletal system. Okay, that's actually all I have for this tutorial now. If you have any questions or anything, just DM me over Instagram or leave them in the comment section, and I can get back to you to help you with your Boxcutter. If you have any requests, also just feel free to drop those anywhere, and yeah, I'll make those tutorials. So peace out. Yeah. Oh.